world, you will notice something familiar. A huge portion of their fleets are made out of narrow-body jets like the A380, like the A320 or the Boeing 737. These are the workhorses of aviation, carrying passengers on board, on short and medium-haul routes every single day. But there's one major global airline that completely stands apart from this trend, Emirates. Unlike most of its competitors, Emirates operates on an all-wide-body fleet. From the Boeing 777 to the Airbus A380, every aircraft in its lineup is designed for long-haul operations and carries hundreds of passengers. The question is why? Why doesn't Emirates fly narrow-body aircraft at all? The answer begins with geography. Emirates is based in Dubai, a city located at the crossroads of Europe, Asia and Africa. Unlike countries such as the United States, India or China, the UAE, the United Arab Emirates, has no large domestic market. The UAE is small and its major cities are within driving distance of each other. That means Emirates doesn't need a fleet of smaller planes to shuttle passengers domestically the way US Airlines uses 737 to connect Chicago, Dallas or Los Angeles. Instead, Dubai positions itself as a global hub, a place where passengers from all around the world connect on long-haul flights. For that mission, wide-body aircrafts are simply a better fit. Emirates runs a textbook, a hub and spoke model. Passengers fly into Dubai from hundreds of different cities, then connect onward to destinations across the globe. A traveler from Sydney heading to London might connect in Dubai. Someone flying from Nairobi to New York might also transfer there. To make this system work efficiently, Emirates needs planes that can move large volumes of people across long distances. Narrow bodies like the A320 or 737 can certainly fly shorter routes into Dubai, but when the majority of onward journeys are long haul, Emirates prefers to keep the system streamlined with wide bodies that can cover almost any distance. Another reason is brand identity. Emirates has built its reputation as a premium airline. The cabins are designed to feel luxurious, spacious and luxurious. Think of the onboard lounge on the A380, the first class suites, or even the showers available to premium passengers. These are experiences that narrow-body aircraft simply cannot provide at the same scale. Even in economy class, wide bodies give passengers a sense of space and comfort that narrow bodies struggle to match. By standardizing on larger aircraft, Emirates ensures that no matter which plane you board, the experience feels consistent with its luxury brand image. Operating only on wide bodies also brings a powerful economic advantage. Training pilots, maintaining aircraft and managing spare parts all become easier when the fleet is streamlined. Instead of maintaining on 2 or 3 different families of jets, Emirates can focus on its resources on just 2 major types, the Boeing 777 and the Airbus A380. On top of that, filling a single Boeing 777 with 350 passengers is more cost efficient than flying 2 smaller A320s with 175 passengers each. The cost per seat per kilometer flown drops significantly when the aircraft size increases, as long as passenger demand is strong, which is often through Dubai's hub. Dubai's strategic position further explains the decision. From Dubai, 2/3 of the world's population lives within an 8-hour flight radius. This allows Emirates to serve Europe, Africa, Asia and even parts of Australia and the Americans with long-haul aircraft that are perfectly suited for these ranges. A narrow-body jet could technically operate some of these routes but would be limited in terms of range and capacity. Emirates would need far more frequencies and aircrafts to move the same number of passengers. With wide bodies, Emirates can send a single 777 or an A380 and move everyone at once. There's also the matter of consistency. For an airline, operating many different aircraft types means different crew training, different seating layouts, and different service offerings. That can be confusing for both staff and passengers. Emirates prefers to keep things simple. When a passenger books a flight, they know they will be on a large, spacious aircraft with a similar on-board experience. This consistency has become part of Emirates' identity, and it helps the airline stand out in an increasingly competitive market. Interestingly, Emirates hasn't always been entirely wide-body. At one point, the airline wet released an Airbus A319 business jet for VIP and NEG services. These were expectations, not part of the core strategy. Unlike Qatar Airways or Etihad, which use narrow bodies to serve secondary regional cities, Emirates doubled down on wide bodies to keep its operation focused on long-haul growth. That decision proved successful, especially as Dubai's airport infrastructure grew to handle large aircraft efficiently. As Emirates continues to evolve, the question is, will it ever operate narrow bodies in the future? So far, the airline has shown little interest. Its future fleet plan centers on the Boeing 777X and the Airbus A350, both of which are wide-body aircraft. That suggests Emirates will continue its all-wide-body philosophy for decades to come. So why doesn't Emirates fly narrow-body aircraft? The answer comes down to geography, strategy, branding, and economics. With no domestic market, a powerful hub in Dubai, and a reputation for luxury long-haul travel, Emirates has built a unique business model where wide bodies make perfect sense. Next time you see Emirates jet, whether it's a Boeing 777 or a double-deck A380, remember, this is an airline that became a global giant without ever relying on narrow bodies that dominate the skies elsewhere.